I don't remember exactly how the Outer Worlds ended, and I never played the DLC for it. So forgive me if there's some things I don't get, but I did really, truly love the Outer Worlds when I played it, so I'm very excited for this. I have been waiting for this to come out. So first blind playthrough, let's do it.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy.
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Oh,
Get a hold of yourself.
wow.
You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Oh boy.
Unable to brace for impact.
Oh no.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
Hell yeah. Patriotism.
Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical
God.
governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6
Bravo.
months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Body type. I have a prosthetic arm. That's pretty cool. There's like different kinds of like little prosthetic arms. That's pretty cool. Prosthetic leg. Okay. Oh. If I just have prosthetic legs and arms. Oh my. Poor guy. I do kind of like the prosthetic arm look though, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna have a prosthetic arm. I lost my arm in the war. Oh. The head shapes though. Looks like a good neutral head. I like it. As opposed to one. Yeah, I like the jawline better on this one. A nice skin tone. Mole. Oh, now we're good there. Features. Well, this is like Prince Zuko over here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Do you want to know how I got these scars? I'm digging the eye burn, honestly. I'm digging it. I've been through a lot. We have a clear complexion at least. We'll keep the freckles. A prosthetic arm and burns on my eye. Color eye. Oh, we can have purple eyes. That's absolutely a bet. Absolutely. Alright. Don't need dark circles with our eyes. We're already gonna burn. This poor guy's been through a lot for being so young, honestly. Sorry about that. Small dog doing small dog things. Eyebrows. There's some thick eyebrows, honestly. Let's just check. That just brings them closer together. Hair. Got like a little faux hawk going on here. What is this, 12? Like that. I like that. I also like that. A little comb over. What even? That's... I feel like we need a hairstyle that goes with our, like, our burn and stuff, you know? Oh my god. Not the, what is that, a pompadour? Not the swoop! What is happening here? What is this? I have questions. Nope, we're naked. It's not. Long hair. Was that a mullet? Oh, heck yeah. Honestly, I think the faux hawk thing we had at the beginning was probably one of the better. At least to me, what I like. Just look through one more time here. Kind of digging the swoopy hair. Swoopy hair. Yeah, we're going with the swoopy hair. What color can we make it? Oh, ho, ho. Okay, these color options are pretty legit. We're going with the pink hair, because I miss the days that I had pink hair. Oh, here we go. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. Alright, now I think we're good. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. With some thinner eyebrows, honestly. Oh! Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go thinner. What color will our eyebrows be? I think. Nice neutral tone. Maybe a little lighter. That'll be good. And then if we want any facial hair, this is gonna be a big one. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's kind of like that doesn't look horrible. Oh, I fought in the Civil War. Oh, yeah, we're getting those, like, Civil War beards. I love it. Can we make the beards colorful, too? I'm kind of digging the beard, I'm not gonna lie. Make the beard the same color. I kind of like this, like, dark auburny. That looks really good to me, I think. Leave that how it was. Tattoos? What kind of tattoos? Like face tattoos? Oh, we can have face tats? Okay. Get a sick face tat? Oh, not really. Okay. Alright, background. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. Ex-convict. Your background will represent who you were prior to joining. They're used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, conversations, other things. They represent experience that you've gained through life. Okay. Ex-convict. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much, they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal with them to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. Gambler, the grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in service of the Earth Directorate. So, we literally, like... Hey man, if I lose this bet, I'll join the Earth Directorate. That's great. Alright. Oh, Lawbringer. I'm the sheriff in these parts. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You're a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. I'm the sheriff in these parts. That could be pretty cool. Professor. You're a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and your position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. And definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. I kind of like the Gambler for like what our character looks like. But we'll see here. And then Roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Oh man, I don't know. Like I said, I kind of really like the Gambler for how our character looks. I think that would be good. I think that would be quite splendid. But unsure. Gambler. Because it says it can be used in places throughout playthrough, such as things we do in the world. So, like... Okay. We're gonna do... We're gonna do gambler. Because I look like a gambler. That's how I lost my arm and got my eye burnt. And well, that says, like, you've been on a winning streak. I don't know if that's necessarily winning streak material. Honestly, Renegade probably is what got us here. Or Lawbringer. But I think Renegade will be better, so we'll do Renegade. What characteristics most closely describe your approach to being an agent? Confirm positive traits. To confirm negative traits on record. You don't need to select a negative trait unless you choose to select a second optional positive trait. Okay. Brawny. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. I can be brilliant. During skill selection, I can specialize in an additional skill. Specializing starts with 2 points. I could be heroic. Reduce companion ability charge time. Be inventive and crafty. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, resources. Create twice as many for the same amount of crafting. Okay. You're lucky and things tend to go your way. Be nimble, crouch, and sprint speed. Resilient. Death is prevented for 3 seconds. First time you would have died each combat. 10% discount at all vendors. Bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Or I could be witty. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties. I'm thinking I'm a renegade, but I'm thinking I'm gonna be lucky. I would also like to be suave, but then I'm gonna have to do a negative. I can be dumb. Ha! You're just dumb. Block 5 of 12 skills. Oh. I could be sick, like a little Victorian child. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna be lucky then. We'll do that. Alright, what skills do I employ most during my missions? So I'm a renegade. I'm lucky. I can select 2. Oh, so if I selected brilliant, I could have gotten a 3rd. Okay. Engineering. Well, definitely guns. Like, renegade gunslinger over here. Lockpicking probably is another thing I should be renegade-y about. So I can put points into all of these. So for every level of guns, plus 10% range damage, plus 1% armor penetration. Okay. I can find hidden objects. I feel like that's a good one. Or do we want speech? Observation or speech? I'm a renegade. I need speech. My name is B. So I'm B, renegade, I'm lucky, I'm good with guns, and I'm good at talking to people. I've lost my arm, and I've burnt my eye. And this is where we're at. Let's do normal. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got, for let's say our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you.
No rules.
We have recently discovered
That's what I gathered
that the
from that. I
drives
mean,
are
I could be
somehow
wrong.
responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself.
Well, that
Without
sounds
skip
bad.
drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to
Yeah, the end of the
with
world could be
DeVries,
pretty
our
bad
forward
for
agent,
me.
and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the
Augustine
skip drives
DeVries.
cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own.
Oh,
There will
heck.
be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly. to
Count on me,
coordinate your
sir.
Plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Looking out for me. How's my... I just gotta check my graphics real quick here, folks. There we go. These were like a little bit grainy. I wasn't sure what my graphics were set to, so. I need to fix my sensitivity a little bit here. Okay. What's my goal here? Use the intercom. Alright. So what have I got here? So I'm on the ship. Navigation terminal. Door.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model
Like Pedro
tactical time
Pascal?
dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
That's fantastic. Wow, hold on, 10.25%. Yeah, what is a tactical time dilation device?
This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right.
One or the other. Same outcome.
Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long?
Oh, there's the brain
Kind of does
damage.
the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe.
You just give
Sounds
yourself brain
amazing.
damage every time you
Listen
use
to
this
me,
thing.
rambling on.
That's great.
Well,
Quality.
Anyway, here you go.
Cool, I'll never use this.
Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go.
First, you gotta lose your arm. Cut it off. And after you cut your arm off, you gotta burn your face. What does this do? What does he do? Oh, it's like the past. Yeah, what do they tell you, huh?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all
The
about
forehead
looking out for the people
wrinkles.
who can't defend
Been
themselves.
through a lot.
Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves.
I mean, valid.
And that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, Well, you know him. He don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Fix my camera here. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Aw, I can tell him his humanity's priceless. No one's looking out for you, Show no mercy. Whoever breaks the law isn't entitled to its protection. I'm a lucky renegade, kid. Nobody ever looks out for you but you.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact.
I'm not most
She's like
superiors,
you.
kid.
Top
I
tier,
lost this
one of the
arm.
Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room. And
I
open up
totally
the channel.
just shit all over his dreams.
Call should come.
Alright, so I have a health bar. Z, I guess that's healing. Looks like a healing mask. Just Q do. Probably that slowdown thing. There's my agent armor. A reputation. Okay. Purple berry crunch. Earl Grey tea. I do like some Earl Grey tea. Yeah, here. Cigarette lighter and some cigarettes. What's this? Come back to this. So is this my room? Yeah, there's my credentials. And do I have a helmet already? Do not. Oh no, I have a what? I got like laser eyes. How do I unequip it? There we go. I don't want my helmet on right now. There we go. Alright, agents. You know our mission. Glad you brought me the brain damage
No need
thingy.
to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in.
Hello, Eric.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Hello, Valerie.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries.
Let's hear what
Please
this forward
proceed
agent
to
has
the
to
table.
say.
Just smoking away. Go check the rest of the ship out quick here. Short rounds. Found some ammo. A necklace. A small ship. Wait, that's sealed. Oh, it does show my prosthetic
Commander,
arm. Heck yeah.
Considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries.
Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate.
Them old
They are beyond
dictators.
secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly.
Perfect.
As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Hey, I got my first option as a renegade. Paid a guy to open one once. They had to scrape him off the walls.
And you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts.
Whatever you say,
but you
lady.
first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
I can do that. Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Combat mechs? Oh. Oh.
I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may
I have to say, I do love, I do love these games like this.
Come on, Agent.
Helldivers,
Haven't you heard?
High on
We're the
Life,
best
like
and
all these
brightest.
parody.
We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the
No,
worst
she's
and
upset.
will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk
Chemically
here.
lobotomizing? I could be a dick. I love it.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to
Never
sacrifice
tell an
for?
angry woman to calm
I've spent
down.
the better part of a
I
year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up. I
settle down.
Of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you.
Good.
I
It
need
better
to go
not.
now. My
Otherwise,
absence
I'll
is
shoot
soon.
you myself.
Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what?
Oh, they know each other.
What are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Okay, so like I haven't watched anything about this game. I haven't played this game yet. But I'm calling it now. Niles is gonna die. If he doesn't, cool, perfect, but I'm calling it now. I feel like he is.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Please hold chat. Oh, my dogs keep being silly puppies.
Ready to move out, Commander.
This guy has a nose scar. He looks high. He's like, we doing this, bruh? Like, oh my.
Well, That was something. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
She didn't seem to mind.
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday.
Oh, he's like a fan.
There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander...
Yeah, she was a little rude to me, but
He
whatever.
shoots us right with
I
me.
told her to calm down. I shouldn't have.
Whatever you say.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Syringes and guns.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same.
I like her hair.
But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
That's a good point.
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously, though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me.
Yeah.
We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it.
Again, I'm
When
calling
we
it.
arrive,
Someone's dying.
Everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense.
Don't make no
Any
sense.
fool could see that. Even Sandoval. Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like
This will
insects
be remembered.
at 100 meters. Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him. We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta
So I'm
commence with
dead.
my pre-mission ritual. Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
3 bowls? 3 bowls. She said 3 bowls.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
So much sugar.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal
this
needs
guy
to get
seems
her
like a
head right if our teams
douchebag.
to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Get your head right. No, he seems like a douche, but...
Anytime, Commander. You see what an opportunity this mission is, right? Bringing another colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control? Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
Actually, go close this door, I think. Oh, I don't know why I turned that off. I wanted to have that on. Talking to you is giving me a headache.
Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
Yeah, what happens if we have all the power?
What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles, discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you.
Whoa!
Allow me to get back to my preparations.
Whoa,
Commander.
whoa, whoa. Alright, this guy's douche. I don't like him. Look at the landing bay. Oh. Bork. Bork. That's my codex. I need to go back and play the first game, honestly. At some point. Alright, where are we going? Station? What station looks like a sea mine? Evasion grants you a chance to avoid incoming range damage, but provides no bonus against melee, explosion, or hazards. Fair enough. Okay, what have I got here? I got like a little Mauser. Alright.
If you insist on continuing this behavior, I will be filing a formal complaint. Attacking your crew flies in the face of regulations, Commander. If you insist on continuing this behavior, I will be filing a formal complaint. Attacking your crew flies in the face of regulations. Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on it.
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna like change anything about how he feels about me, but you just sit there and unload, just mag dump on this man, and he's just like, I'm gonna file a complaint. Like, alright. Alright, I guess I'll save my ammo for... What does the ship look like? The ship did not look that big on the inside. Alright, let's get it done.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the...
Ooh, antiseptic. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress toward inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. Okay, so that is that mask thing that I got there. Very good. I'm not sure if changing the settings helped at all, but... Ooh, that's like really grainy. That green in it? That's just that spot. Okay. This is a little bit rough graphically, I'm not gonna lie. try very high. Let's just see what the difference is. It also feels stuttery, and I don't know if that's like the game itself or trying to get rid of that stutter. DLA, we'll bump that down. Badge. Alright, this should work well. There we go. Abuse. Sorry about that. Oh, there's this combat mech.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsafe.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Just be honest.
Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like?
You got a mental
The
problem.
refreshment.
It's great. You should try it.
Oh, I mean, yes, of course I would, willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion.
So mean.
So it should be of
Poor
no
Mallory.
consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Mallory. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more what's-its. I wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again.
Nice. Look how you moved that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Or is there stuff I can like check around here? Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. Like a flashlight? Scrap metal, pure scrap. I don't know what that was, but I killed it. sure I'm not missing anything here. Compact rounds, scrap metal. Else. The Sovereign, leading the way for every subject, no matter how insignificant. We all work together.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'll probably take security, because I don't want my boy to die, even though he, you know. Wait. Well, I don't... I don't know which one to take here. Which could be the best outcome for them. Ah.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you?
Okay, I guess...
Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Yeah, don't play hero. Just take care of yourself, kid.
Agent Pascal, man, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot certainly part of it.
Alright, GTD. Giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget intermediate very slowly. Moving attack drains faster. Refreshes over time, but can be increased via equipment and science skill.
Don't think it's anything untoward. A surprise appraisal marker.
Alright. Am I gonna be sneaky? Or renegade? Boom! Right in the head. Oh, that's not an instant kill. Got one. That's money. That's pistol rounds. What's that thing? Oh, that's part of the gears. Anything over here? Yeah, okay. Boom! Just like that. We in. That was easy. I'll take this ammo. Tribute unfiltered.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard we dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
Right, Sandoval.
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship. What? Is something wrong with the airlock?
That's beautiful. There's lots of ammo just lying around. Black powder. Oh, look how much. Tool to pick locks. Updated testing protocols D, F, and maybe B. Alright. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250F. In addition to the previous update, if you receive E, it will replace D, but not F, unless B is still in effect. Even then, only the even number tests from D and F and the penultimate test on B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 demerit assignment.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Locker? And grenades? So crouch from a sneak attack. Most weapons allows you to preview damage per power attack, weak spot, or charged. Oh, nice. Very good. I like the prosthetic arm, it just adds to it for me.
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Scan anything. Unless... I mean, no. No, of course we have nothing to be...
Check the bathrooms here. Ooh, soda. Soda's nice. What is this? Sell... Alright, let's sell junk. How much money do I have? Park tarts? Alright. I think I'm good for now.
Contact lost.
I'm gonna beat your head in! Oh heck. Drugs. Alright, I lost health pretty quick there.
Upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent.
He seems like a Chad.
Failure will be met with severe consequences.
Yeah, slow down time. Look how much brain damage I'm gonna have by the end of the game. Ooh, did I shoot his arm off? That's crazy. Oh, his leg. I have so much ammunition for this little pistol. This is crazy.
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
Not just a cog in the machine.
Horizon Point Central Dispatch Agency Private Terminal. Welcome, Warden Lewis. Please select the following options. Messages. To Arbiter Jackson. It's been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. That's 805 more days since documents had been leaked on War Thunder Forum. But anyway, all personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedures, the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Mallory's lapse of judgment, those same 805 days ago, proves to be a lasting reminder. Vigilance will continue. Aw, that was the guy we found dead at the thing. New Sovereign. Actually, Humankind was set back on the matriarch first presiding bishop, first in vision. It's our legacy, it's our mandate, it's who we are, none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subject sometimes needs guidance. So remember, if you're not sure what to do, rely on your local vigilant to guide you. This is the, if you see something, say something. All newly assigned personnel upon transfer shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy. And like all great honors within our perfect protectorate society, there are equal rewards. The contents of said package are as follows. Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7, a 3-pack of Matriarch's own Exaltation Lung Sanitizer, and a personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's Secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. There's been a steady uptick in confiscations this quarter. It has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office, and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. A collection of bits left unattended in the atrium has also been confiscated and will be logged here for further analysis. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson apprised. Very good. Man, I don't have hacking. I don't have enough hacking yet to get that far, so. You are the cog in the machine, in case you were wondering.
So be diligent, and remember,
that's what I'm going to do to him when I get there. The access console for communication tower broadcast management. Status, emergency power supply active. Remove the core.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out.
Oh.
I'll see you and your team soon in the skip lab.
Blasted that poor trooper. Elevator? Elevator. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. I'm going down in the elevator.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Bypass shunt. Okay, so bypass shunts are to hack. Oh, hey, it's Corbin Cernal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects. The stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign, preserve me. How many grenades do I have? 5. So much ammunition. Ungodly amount of ammunition. What is this? It auto-heals me by injecting my prosthetic arm. That's great. Honestly, the prosthetic arm was a quality choice.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Was that an explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles.
What did I say? What did I say? Said Niles is probably gonna die. Someone was probably gonna die. Here we are.
Something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
There ain't corpses.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then...
Oh, his arm is gone.
I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her,
You can get an arm like me, cadet.
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand.
Never tell me the odds.
Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission. What are you? Oh. I guess I don't need those right now. But what about Pascal? What about the mission? Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist per Earth Directorate guidelines. An incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it...
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Stand by for further instructions.
at your post. Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia. I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me? Never. I'll not compound my guilt by helping you further. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted.
No one's coming for them to take you away.
I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate.
Oof.
It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official
Corrupt
report
him.
without authorization? To cover my abject failures?
Sure would.
Never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new Star Trek.
Yes.
Wait, what am
Let
I
me
saying?
corrupt you.
I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure. You do that for me?
This is wholesome.
Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
Thanks. What if I just shoot him in the face? I guarantee you it's probably something I can do. Oh, that's surprising. Can unlock it. Alright, well thank you for letting me in. I guess I will, I'll keep my word now. This repeating rifle's pretty cool. Seal.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles. He was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Okay. Go up, please. Yay. Poor Gene, I've been conducting a minor, thoughtful, and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. Noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources, we could dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Permission to proceed. Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do. Sovereign guide you, Warden Joan. Warden Joan, your new work order is acknowledged, and a roster of specifically equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work at stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you the Mechanist Partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. I don't know what any of that means, but here we are. Enemies that see or hear you. Yes, stealth. Got it. Gotta be stealthy. Cloth. You stand here and pee next to each other? It's crazy. You're staring at the half-race note for a good 30 seconds. You realize the science is way beyond your comprehension. I love the replayability of these
Commander,
games.
be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Panel controls aligned to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. You find the flow controls that grease them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. I don't know what happened, but they died, so it worked. I didn't see it because I was running. Alderman's Observation Notes, Part 1, Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip core over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other application when a thought occurred to me. The containment seal around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We've been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder. Sure they're dead.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab. DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Welcome, Arbiter Jackson. View personnel reports. Corbin. Cadet 4th Class Cecil Ivor Corbin has accrued exceeding number of demerits, including but not restricted to general error befuddlement, mistakenly activating skip lab bridge at inopportune times, forcing those seeking ingress to wait up to a half-minute longer for him to correct his mistake, and repeatedly confounding articles of doctrine. Warden Joan has also noted the need to lecture the cadet at length on the importance of mental refreshment and maintaining the integrity superiority of the Protectorate. In spite of this, the cadet continues to be unable to conceal his obsession with those few who have less than favorable outcomes, even though their inability to weather the process shows the rightness of submitting them to it in the first place. As we all know, any worthy subject has the strength and constitution to emerge even better for the experience, something the cadet may soon have first-hand knowledge of. Delete all the demerits. Cadet Third Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He's mishandled and or misplaced lab equipment, has been prone to distractibility, has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he's important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. Below is the watch list containing subjects and their warnings. Disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches, sector spreading gossip. Left eyepiece off, electronic looking glass after use. Overheard laughing on duty, languid gait and posture. Can't even buy. I don't even think I need to buy anything right now. Have a grenade. Ooh. Very good. Grab this. See what's over here. Entry 2. Yeah, witness mechanist particles, automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls, getting half its arm melted off in the process. Curious if all materials would suffer same fate. Took the liberty of tossing Parabon spectacles in the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated in the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. Boop. Well, that missed horribly.
Closing in.
Whoa! 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 Have a grenade. Have grenades.
Maintaining perfection.
Oof. Anti-choice stomps on the competition. Hmm.
Pop it! Grenade! Grenade!
Re-grab everything here. Re-look at that.
Heading to the floor.
Oh, the grenade didn't kill it on one try last time. But then this time it does. Okay.
Reloading once more.
This lever action rifle's pretty nice. There fall damage? There is fall damage in this game. Confirmed. Alright, let's do it.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own.
The old double cross.
Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares more than your wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions.
Oh boy.
The mathematical computations involved are very
nerd.
specific.
Screw the math. You're gonna kill us because of math.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Gravity well. Everyone's dead. Oh, heck.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting start. Well, if I hold G down, I can view a trajectory. That would have been... Still worked. Just grenade, grenade, grenade. That's my logic, you know. Wow, what an interesting start.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years.
You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
My boy!
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
My boy has an artificial arm like I do.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. The amount unnecessarily and unwillingly appropriated from Agent Ibarra has also been subtracted. Administering stern warning. Stealing from fellow agents is wrong. This infraction warrants only verbal warning. No physical correction. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred. Acknowledged.
Respect.
Your refusal has been noted in your an event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating our unfortunately. Their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy our correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad...
Alright. Well, with that, we are going to call that a night.